Boz is with me, Dreamville, Queens,
sir.
New York.
Yes, sir.
Yo, you have a very dope little cool situation happening for yourself right now, man. That Tribe record,
Yeah.
incredible. Love that record. Love that song. I played it on my radio show. We played it on Go 95.3.
Love.
But I feel like it's like an appetizer.
Yeah.
It's the beginning of a lot of stuff that you have to come.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. I think our whole camp, even Dreamville, we're just you're about to see a lot of our output levels really change. Like, there's a lot of good music. Yeah. There's a lot coming this summer. Obviously, Revenge of Dreamers 3 is coming real soon. I'm working on a couple of joints too. It's exciting times, man. Like Jid's going crazy. Shout out to JID.
Oh my God, he was just out here recently at First Avenue, and it was like the place to be last Sunday night because everybody was really anticipating seeing him because he's been moving for a minute.
Yeah.
And when my people came back, they were like, he is the next guy, like one of the best rappers out right now.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
It's incredible.
Ari Lennox album just came out.
Dope.
She's incredible. Earth Gang is coming. There's just so much in the pipeline.
Were you down there heavy in those Dreamville sessions?
Yeah, of course.
This is the home base.
Yeah, I was quarterbacking.
Woo!
I was back there quarterbacking.
Oh man, that's so special, man, to think about the creative people that were down there. And I saw like the little low-key lists were coming out of, oh, I've been invited. You had the little thing.
Yeah.
And it was like the quirkiest little eclectic crew. And I was like, they're cooking up crazy.
Man, those collaborations you never knew you needed. You know what I mean?
Right.
Happening all the time. It's guys I've met and really got to build like a creative like vibe with. And we're still rocking, you know what I mean? It was definitely like, as far as like as an artist and having creative resources, whether it's other artists or producers, it jumped tenfold for I think a lot of us, you know, because we just getting in the same room with certain people, figuring out that you have a natural chemistry.
Right. And taking like a loose relationship and make it a crazy relationship because now you really made something special together. You were cool, but you just made that.
Right. I just ran into Buddy. And me and Buddy were like always cool and familiar through my brother DJ Moma and his party Everyday People. But like it wasn't really until them sessions me and Buddy cut like 4 records together.
I see that though, crazy.
Yeah, and just you in there every day together, you build a camaraderie, and now it's like that's my brother, you know what I mean?
He's amazing, man.
So yeah, it was dope, man. It was dope.
How did your relationship with J. Cole kick off? Like what was that initial?
It was Queens. It was Queens. He came up to St. John's.
Yeah.
You know, he's a Carolina kid in Queens.
Of course.
And,
so he was just staying out there. Yeah. He stayed after college too, right?
He did, yeah. But I met him while he was still in college.
Oh, word.
Yeah. I wasn't even rapping. I didn't know he rapped. He was rocking with my brother Eve. Him and Eve went to school together at St. John's.
Sure.
And then I remember one day Eve was like, "Yo, man, Jermaine raps." I was like, "Light skin Jermaine?" From the park, like, cause we used to hoop all the time. And
he's pretty nice. He's pretty nice.
He was like, yeah, and he played me some records that ended up being like records from like the warm up to the warm up. And I was like, yo, he's dope. Like, he's nice. So then it just became like, you know, hand to hand in his mixtape around the neighborhood, just like watching him and Eve hustle and try to get on. And then, you know, when I started doing music, they naturally were like the first to take to it and just really start giving me pointers as a songwriter, as a performer.
You really came up with Cole.
Yeah, I didn't even rap. Like,
wow.
You know what I mean?
Dog.
Cole got signed. I had never wrote a rap in my life.
Oh, wow. So you started after that and got into it. Wow, that's dope. That's really cool, man.
Yeah.
Nah, because you sound incredible. And
Thank you, man.
And you can see the future of it, where you're going to go. And it was a warm-up to me, you know what I mean? And I've been around Cole since the beginning. He's been a little quiet over the last couple of years, and really methodically I see what he's doing with his career. But I mean, I know him casually, and he's a tremendous guy. And I tell people all the time when they ask me about J. Cole, I said, if we were here right now having this conversation and Cole was with us, it would not lose what we have right here. He's a very easy guy to talk to, very humble cat, and it's amazing, man.
For a lot of us, man, he really did.
But he's starting. He's really branching out and touching a lot more people these days, and I can see it's gonna expand.
It is. I think that's a plan we have for the whole label. You know, I think we've been so in-house. Not, you know, out of any like malicious energy. It's just we've been so busy and like working on ourselves and you know, working with our in-house crew. But we're all at a point now where we know, you know, it's time to branch out and collaborate more, and you know, that's why you're seeing Cole on records with Young Thug and Travis. That record is crazy. The London?
Everybody's talking about that record.
Yo,
man.
the
That's
London
the
is so
hottest record of the weekend.
Yeah, I was waiting for that one to drop because I had heard it a while ago. I was
knew it
like,
was gonna happen.
Yeah, I was like,
Because
that's gonna set off the summer.
Yeah, him and Thug, and he was on everybody, collaborating with everybody this year. It was
Yeah,
really dope.
we got to join with Ty Dolla out. So you know, it's
very
cool,
dope.
man. He's like embracing like a big bro energy.
It's great.
Yeah.
What do you think about being out here in Minnesota?
Love it, man. Every time we're here, you know, it's just a lot of love. There's a huge East African population. I'm from Sudan.
Most definitely.
So always, you know, there's always extra love here.
Yeah, Somali and Eritrean.
Yeah. My grandmother was Eritrean. You know, the rest of me is from Sudan. I just met some Sudanese kids out there, you know, so they
Big time culture out here, man.
Yeah, and they all really, you know, obviously look up to us. There's not too many people from where we come from that's doing what we're. So, you know, it's always love to come here.
Most definitely, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you, man. Good luck to you, man.
Thank you,
we're really inspired by what you're doing, and just know there's people out here in Minnesota and all over the world that see you, and that we're ready for you. We're ready for you, man.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that energy.
Big time, man.
Love.